I'm actually glad I got disconnected there because I realized or I saw that I wasn't showing my screen. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. I think the kind of made my point. So I will keep you guys updated. I'll probably will be starting with the course. I mean, I've already done the planning and layout of it. I must just execute the recording of it and get more one-on-one Zoom requests because people should, well, yeah, just remember that or I don't recommend or support flipping accounts, trying to flip accounts. Um, I don't recommend those high risk trades, especially with indices, and that's why I don't send indice analysis or even signals. Like I want to send a setup because what people do with that instrument is they flip accounts, but they don't realize that they're just gambling and essentially it's trying to be like Instagram traders, not actually be a trader. And then when you see the amount of deposits versus withdrawals, you'll see you aren't doing something sustainable. So that's why I always tell you guys to get consistency, focus on your win rate, but more focus on your risk reward probability. Like I'll recommend the brokers to use, but obviously you need to build that psychology with a live account. But when it comes to depositing larger amounts or whatever it may be, I'd always say just top, if you find consistency and you have a decent win rate with good risk reward, just go the prop firm way, get funded, and then use that funds to diversify. But then we'll get into that again. Okay. But I am excited to actually go to do the course because it will be in depth. There's nothing else like it. There's no other course that would be close to it. Um, yeah, maybe like Anton Kills, but I mean I think that's like $5,000 or something, or yeah, something like that. Anyway, so on my gold bias, um, based on seasonality and economic cycles, this is I'm just gonna use the last few years. And we can go up to. I'm not gonna go all the way back. You guys can practice yourself. Um, yeah. So what we'll see is towards the end of the fourth quarter or the beginning of the first quarter of the year. Gold's always bullish. Well, there was bullish over here, like towards the end, and then the beginning it was bullish. Yeah, it was bearish, but beginning bullish, bullish, bearish. But okay, November, but that's November. October, bullish, but then yeah, started. That's first quarter. December, bullish over here. Police start of bearish Jan, police. Okay, so you get the point. Um, what's happening here? Well, let's just quickly dive in. yeah, we can't close below this on the monthly, otherwise we will probably, what happened now? Probably continue bearish next month, which I doubt will happen. I'm not going to analyze this thing now. That isn't the point of this video. Because I wanted to actually break down EU. Let's see. In week, we have about, let's say, 2 weeks left of the month. Okay. Well, let's see. This could possibly be the case on the weekly. Maybe next week we come and pop over here and then we start bullies. But besides that, I wasn't yet to analyze gold. What is a seasonality example of obviously the correlation between gold and USD pairs. There's empty. I'm not even sure which one it is. If you can see my screen at the bottom. No, I don't think you guys can see it. Anyway, let me go. Not gonna break this down now. Excuse me. Let's get to let me just only keep this analysis. Okay, let me just I want to get a clear one. That's it. I don't want to delete that. Just give me a second. I don't know what's up with this network. I have no idea where the network, what happened now. But anyway, so yeah, I sent this out in the group. So obviously you can see that I'm bullish on EU. So I explained the seasonality behavior with gold, and obviously the correlation with gold and dollar pairs, especially with EU. So you can obviously see the bullish order flow, like it's obviously going up. Besides that, I want to go down to the monthly, or up to the monthly. Delete that. Firstly, let me just show you. This isn't a good example, but this is normally what happens with wicks. I did explain it in the other video, and a few videos actually. That the wicks fill. If it's like, if the week's quite long, we fill the week. So I'm looking for a monthly fill with on EU. Whoa. Uh, uh, I wasn't recording my screen, but that's fine. that is fine. Actually, let me just do this. I was talking about this earlier, that I sent out in the group. Well, that was a setup, but I also marked this out. That's all you missed. Let's go. And then obviously, what that meant about the 4 hour was the 4 hour weeks getting filled. It'd be that 4 hour wick this morning. Oh, just zoom in. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back to the monthly because that's basically what you missed. I wasn't speaking too much. Okay, so this is what's happening here. We have our low of the month. Okay. Um, yeah, we have a low of the month. So I was checking something. If you look at this week, like this week doesn't count as a rejection. Like I would, if it was a rejection, I would first and go at least 50% and then down. So I'm gonna count this because what remember what a week is you get your opening price, you get your low, you get your high, you get your close. That in itself is a retracement, or it's a impulse correction or retracement. What happens after that is this isn't a beginner class. You know, that's what a week is. Okay, I'll take my fib from the low of the month. It's retraced 90%. Like this zone where it is now, it's like it's where we can look for opportunities because now we have two weeks left of the month, and this is where we should be turning bullish. Well, that's my expectations. Um, let's check the monthly. You can see, excuse me, we're in this is obviously a lower time frame demand. I don't trade 10 lines, but I'm going to throw it in. Like, if you had to look at this week, like, obviously, you know it's a lower time. A week is a lower time frame demands on a order block. Yeah, like these are levels, and there is, I don't trade trend lines, but there is confluence there. But I think we might start seeing the reversal over here because it's been taking out a lot of liquidity this week. So I'm gonna go back to the one I had. So obviously, whoever entered, well, most traders or the traders, retail traders probably entered off here. I mean, so did I. I entered. Well, I entered this morning here and got some profits there. Um, then there is, if you go to the 15-minute, um, you go to the 15 minutes. That's okay. Go back. Excuse me. So obviously, we took liquidity over here. This is a trade I sent earlier. I don't think I sent this buy in the group, but I did send this buy from this point. So what could happen is we either, this is, let me check for another one. We have the supply over here. Okay. So it's either we're gonna stay bullish. I'm not gonna do an in-depth analysis now. I was just gonna get to the point. It's either we're gonna stay bullish, break the supply, and have our actual change of character. Because it took liquidity, so it's either to take it out, come back to our new demand, and then get nice increase there. But could even pull back just actually to this point. There isn't imbalance over here. Oh, yeah, it's a tiny imbalance, but this is sufficient. This filled what was left from this candle's inefficiency. This is the only piece of inefficiency there is. I don't think it's going to come down all the way there. If it's going to stay bullish, I would expect buys from this week over here. Okay, that's the one bias. If that's not the case, and all we're doing now, it's 1:45 now. That's in the morning, 1:45, so it's Asian session. So you could just be building liquidity. Okay. Select a little, let's make a little box. We could just be building liquidity. Just gonna go random. Take out the Asian highs in London session. And then move down to this demand, which is at 15-minute demand zone we saw. I think that's on the 7th of July. Must just double check, but then buys from here around towards the end of New York. If this is the other this is the other probability I'm looking at. Obviously I'm looking for swings on EU. So I think that's about it. That's all I wanted to explain in the video. The higher top-down analysis of EU gold seasonality behavior, and then the other announcement of the new, the in-depth course that might be starting soon. And also I need more one-on-one Zooms. I need more people doing prop firm challenges and evaluations and getting funded. Just gonna go back to the 4-hour. I'm just gonna delete this quickly. That's there you can see. So either we're gonna keep going or we can come down from this point.